Okay, hi everyone. This is Christina from Speak English with Christina, where you'll learn American English and business know-how to become confident in English. Today I'm here with Matthew. Matthew, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, yeah. And for those of you who don't know Matthew, he is one of our leaders in the Faster Fluency Conversation Club and also one of our expert teachers for the individual programs, just like, Christina, Kara, and Trisha, who you've already met. Now, last week with Christina, we talked about how the program Speak Business English Confidently really combines private, personalized lessons plus the fluency practice sessions and how it's really the perfect program for busy professionals who don't have a lot of time, but are just, tired of feeling held back by their English. And today we're going to go deeper into sort of these feelings and what you guys can do about it with Matthew. Matthew, do you just want to maybe introduce yourself to everyone? Because I don't know how they might not know you yet.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
of course, of course. So yeah, my name is Matthew. I'm from the US and I've been teaching English since 2006. Actually, I've lived in Japan and taught English there for almost 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, while I was there, I taught myself Japanese after
Yeah.
taking some lessons and so I really relate with students and how difficult it can be to
Yeah.
learn a
Yeah.
language.
Especially like Japanese. I mean, going from English to Japanese, that's not easy, I imagine.
No, it's not. I mean, the languages are completely different.
Mm.
But, it was a fun challenge, and I was living there. So,
Yeah.
they gave me a lot of motivation to want to learn.
Mm.
But it also gave me a lot of insight to, how it feels to be
Yeah.
on the other end
Yeah.
of the
Right. Yeah.
spectrum. And, I thought that it was just a great experience and really helped me to become a better teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And so since I've left Japan, I've been teaching online since
Yeah.
then, which is a whole new challenge.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
love meeting students from all around the world.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think it's really important, to have a goal and to have very specific goals and,
Mm-hmm.
to study little by little,
Yeah.
and we'll get there. You get there
Exactly.
after
Just
a
kind of step
while.
by step. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Now, talking about sort of getting there step by step and just doing it, I think a lot of times, like the students, they might feel, frustrated because they're not making progress. They get home from work, they feel tired, they just kind of want to, you know, sit and relax with like Netflix. What's your take on, let's say, this, I guess, attitude or behavior that sometimes we see in students?
I mean, I think that's perfectly natural, right? I think, sometimes, yeah, we do just want to come home and relax and
Yeah.
watch Netflix. But, if you're going to do something like that, maybe do it in English, right? Watch a
Mm-hmm.
Netflix program in English. So
Yeah.
you're still learning. And, I think it's really important not to beat ourselves up, right? So,
Mm.
that's okay to do sometimes.
Yeah.
But, I think having a plan and a
Mm.
goal and scheduling it out. So you're like, hey, Thursdays I'm really busy. So
Yeah.
I'm not even going to try to do it Thursday, right? But
Right.
the rest of the days, hey, I've got time. And so whether it's 20 minutes, 30
Mm.
minutes, 1 hour, I always recommend students to do just a little bit because
Yeah.
if you get started with 5, 10 minutes, chances are you're going to keep going.
Exactly.
An
Yeah.
hour with us. Yeah.
That's true. It's always kind of like doing sports. It's like getting started is the hard
Yes.
part, and then
It
after
is.
it's fine. Yeah.
It is. And so I think making it a habit, a routine. So if you can follow a kind of a weekly schedule,
Mm.
and you're into the habit, you're like, okay, Monday, yeah, let's do English. Tuesday, let's do English.
Yeah.
Today, Wednesday is my day off. Okay,
Right.
that's fine. No, no biggie.
Yeah. 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 And I think it's important to just kind of like for students to recognize that it's okay to,
Yes.
maybe take some time off because I mean, it's like anything like work or sports or learning something. If you're always, trying to do 100% all the time, like that's just not sustainable. You're going to burn out
Right.
and then you feel
Right.
bad about yourself because you didn't do it all the time. and that just creates that frustration, which is, kind of what we
Yeah.
eliminate with our
Ex-
students. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, I think it's perfectly okay sometimes to say, hey, yeah, I'm going to take a break today. You give your mind some time to refresh
Mm.
and get back at it tomorrow,
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And that I've done training, like a certification to be a neurolanguage coach,
Yep.
which means like studying, sort of brain friendly ways to learn languages to make it feel, nice and pleasant when you're in a learning situation. And, I think you and all of the other teachers you do this. You also like put that sort of feeling of enjoyment and, fun
Yes.
into the programs, I think, because
Yes.
even if we're doing work, you want it to be enjoyable, so that if the student has that chance between, oh, do I just want to watch Netflix, or maybe do I want to do a lesson, it's actually nice and fun and pleasant to choose
Ye-
to do the
Yeah.
work. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and that phrase, like, do the work. Like, I
Mm,
feel like I in my lessons I strive to make a fun,
mm,
relaxed atmosphere where we're almost like friends,
yeah.
and having lessons like that. So yeah, it's maybe work, and yeah, it's not easy, but I think in the lessons, or when you're learning in
Mm,
general, it should be fun, and I try to create an environment where, oh, we can say, oh, I made that mistake. It's silly.
yeah.
Okay, what can we do to fix that mistake? Is it that important, really?
Right.
Is it
Yeah.
a big mistake?
Yeah.
Probably not, right? And we'll identify it. Okay, so this is something we definitely want to focus on. Let's
Mm,
try that and let's work on that. And this one, we don't need to worry about that right now.
yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, and I think that's where, it can be really helpful for, a student to actually work with the teacher. It's because they don't have a lot of free time. They want to, kind of get the quickest results, make the biggest, most important improvements that are going to make the biggest
Yes.
difference. And I think that's,
Yes.
working individually with the teacher who can really focus on solving the problems. That's just going to save a lot of time, but also get a lot of benefits and a lot of, I guess, return
Absolutely.
on their time and energy investment. Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, I think,
Mm,
with when you are studying with somebody one-on-one, or in small groups. Yeah, the teacher that you're working with can really focus individually on your problems, your
mm,
issues that you're trying to resolve with the
right.
language. And if you try to imagine, right, like, and maybe around your house, you've got tons of things to
Yeah.
do, right?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
And so, you're not going to do like the least important thing first, or you're not going to try to
Mm-hmm.
do all of the things at once,
Right.
right? You're going to look at the most pressing issue. And I think when we're learning a language, maybe we don't know like exactly how to prioritize.
Right.
And
Exactly.
so you can really learn, like, okay, this is what I should be focusing on, and this is what I need to improve the most to give
Mm-hmm.
me the biggest return. And so I can see the biggest jump
Exactly.
in my
Yeah.
language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's it. And then there's also, I think that's how the teacher can really help you. And then also earlier we were talking about, making it fun, and enjoyable for
Mm.
people. And the other part of, the Speak Business English Confidently program, is the conversation groups. So the Faster Fluency Conversation Club, which is included. You're one of the leaders in that group. And I think, one of the things that we've seen is that how much students, they just love, connecting with people around the world in the group.
Yeah.
It's like structured enough to help them, with their vocabulary and with their conversation skills, but it's just really fun. Like,
It's tons of fun. It's
yeah,
it's
like,
so much fun when I come there. Everybody, when in the beginning, everybody wants to say hi to their friends in there, and you come in and see them working in pairs in the
yeah,
groups, and they're chatting like they're great friends because
yeah.
they are. They
And
are. They
that's,
know each other,
yeah.
and it's so cool. It's such a great program.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to just, to be able to sort of, I guess, build these connections to help the students like practice and improve their confidence and their
Yes.
fluency, but also for you guys, the teachers, to work with them individually on sort of, like you said, their biggest difficulties that they need to eliminate so that they can
Hmm.
go out and, get what they want in their career. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, if you can make 1 hour a week, one of the
Mm.
sessions a week, it's so helpful.
Hmm.
It's 1 hour out of a 7 day week, and the confidence
Yeah.
that students build through it. A lot of the students when they first start, they're nervous or
Yeah,
shy,
a little shy about, yeah, and which I can understand. They're coming into a group and they're like,
Totally understandable.
yeah,
Yeah. And then after, 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, they're like, wow, they're leading and they're the ones that are very outgoing and helping
yeah.
the new people come in the next time. And so that's
Mm.
really rewarding, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And I think also it shows that, like if a student is kind of sitting there and saying, yeah, but I just want to, sit down and watch Netflix instead. It's much easier and I don't have to connect to my computer or whatever.
Mm.
It's almost this question of like, what's going to get you the better results? What's going to be
Uh-huh.
the better use of your very valuable time? Um,
Yeah,
mm,
and it's not hard. It's not a hard decision to make. I think like at the end of the day, I think we feel a lot happier and more
yeah, yeah,
satisfied with
exactly.
the decision to work towards our goal.
Exactly.
And it's just way more fulfilling, and it's really not hard, right? I think
No,
that
it's
part is
yeah.
in the heads before we do something.
Right, yeah.
But once you're actually doing it in the
Mhm.
process of it, and then not only do you feel good, I think immediately, but
Right.
yeah, 1 month later, 6 months later, 1 year
Yeah,
later, you
right.
really, really, really see the
The
difference.
difference, exactly. Yeah. And I think it's just, just like you said, it's that personal satisfaction of like, you know what, I did
Yeah.
something that's really, helping me to improve and to, reach my goals. And that just feels good. It's like, it's
Yes.
again going back to sports. It's like when I don't want to go running, but I'm just like,
Mhm.
okay, Christina, just get out, go do it. And I come back and I'm like, you know what? I'm happy that I took that 30 minutes, which was not long in my day
Not
in
that much.
reality. Um, and
No,
I
it's
did it.
really not. It's really not, and it doesn't take much time out of your day. So,
No, really.
I
For the
think it's
for the
just
return on the effort, yeah, I think it's
right,
investment.
right. Yeah. Learning a language is little by little, and
Yeah,
either you can do a little bit each day, and then at the end of a week, a month, a year, you're going to see those
a
results and
big
feel really,
difference.
really
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
versus you could watch Netflix all year,
And not
and
see much of a
not
difference for
much of
all
it.
those hours. Yeah.
Right, right. And I think something that's helpful is we can track our Netflix hours, and
Yeah.
I think that really helps us, right? We're like, oh my God, I was on Netflix
Yeah,
this many
exactly.
hours for
Right.
1 month, and I think of it like that. I'm like, wow, think of all of the things I could have
Could
done
have done. Right. Yeah,
with those
exactly.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, just that's actually a good comparison. If for someone who joins the program, Speak Business English Confidently, they're going to be with the teacher for 45 minutes each week,
Hmm.
plus the Fluency Club, the conversation sessions, 1, 2, 3, or 4 hours each week. And they can
Hmm.
actually do a comparison. How many hours did I spend on Netflix? How much did I improve?
Hmm.
How many hours did I spend working with my teacher and with the conversation group? And how much
Yeah.
did I improve? And they'll see a huge difference. And they'll enjoy it. And
Yeah.
it's just more fun.
It is fun. It
Yeah.
is really fun. I think at the end of the day, I think it is really fun. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody enjoys it. The topics are great. They're
Yeah.
interesting. They're useful. They're conversations that you're going to
Mm.
have in your
In your
daily life
professional life.
and
Yeah, exactly.
professional
And your
life,
everyday life. You're right. Yeah.
everyday life, yeah, and in any situation. And
Mm.
so, yeah, I think it's great. And just connecting with people around the world, you get to, learn about other
Yeah.
cultures and business practices.
Yeah. That's, yeah,
And
really
that'll
interesting.
help you
Yeah.
as well. Mm.
Right. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, thanks a lot, Matthew, for sharing, your advice
Of
and your
course.
insights into all of that. You guys, if you want to join the program, Speak Business English Confidently, and to get all of those special bonuses that we've been talking about, go ahead and sign up to join the program before Wednesday, April 1st. You're going to get everything included in the program, a live individual speaking evaluation, and plus some monthly question and answer sessions with me when you join before April 1st. All right, Matthew, thanks a
All
lot.
right. Yeah,
We'll see
thank
you
you.
soon. And
I'll see you
yeah,
soon, and yeah,
have a
hope to
good
see
one.
you out there soon.
Yeah,
Thank you.
see ya. Bye.